Hello, model building fans. What you're looking at here is the Lost in Space robot. This version was put out by Playing Mantis in 1997, I think under the brand name Polar Lights. Pretty sure. I do think it's from the original Aurora molds. I'm not 100% on that, but it does look to be from those molds. It used to be a Holy Grail kit because it was so difficult to get one from the 60s, from when the series was out. So to have this one was quite exciting to get it because it had been out of production so very long. And there was a whole line of Polar Lights Lost in Space kits. And this is the only one. Well, there's two that I built. This one and the Jupiter 2. And I did a much better job on this than I did the Jupiter 2. I just didn't do much with the Jupiter 2. And this is my take on it. Now, if you're looking for this kit, I did find a bunch of them on Amazon. Very inexpensive. I think after shipping, you could probably get it for less than $40. But you have to be careful. Because one time I thought I was ordering this kit on Amazon, but I was not. I was ordering this from Mobius. It looks the same, but it is not. It's miniature. It's very tiny. So you got to be careful when you order. Make sure you're getting what you think you're getting. So if you want another one of these, you can find them. They are out there. I unfortunately only got one. I wish I had bought more, but I only bought one. I didn't change it very much. I just kind of went spec with the way it looked on the TV show, and that's what I did. I did change up here. This actually comes off. Up here, I did change those. I think on the original kit, those little fins were actually circles. In fact, I think you can see on the back here that they were actually circles. And on the TV series, they were not circles. They were these leafy looking things. So I went with that. So it's a terrific kit. If you can get one, it's definitely worth it. If you're a Lost in Space fan, you probably already have it. Mobius does have an exceptional kit that they made that I highly recommend, which is super detailed, and you can get lighting kits for it, and you can get all kinds of aftermarket stuff from Mobius to really make it sing. And I've seen some of those online and on YouTube that just are amazing. I have other Lost in Space kits. I have the Chariot, but I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm a good enough model builder to put it together. I just don't think I do a very good job on it. So I've just kind of looked at it about 15 times thinking, I'd really like to put that together, but man, I'm not sure I'd be very good at it. And of course, I'd want to have all the figures that go with it as well, which I don't have, so I'd have to try to track those down. So, but this is the Lost in Space robot. He's had a couple of names. I remember for some reason, someone told me his name was YM3. I don't know why. And some people say his name is B9. But on the TV show, I just always calling him Robot. The Robot. And he hung out a lot with Will Robinson and Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith, of course, was always saying some insult to him. So, yeah, who knows? It was just an iconic robot, I think designed by the same person who did Robbie the Robot. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm got foggy mind from old issues of Starlog magazine from the 1980s, so I could be wrong. So, there you go. I did not like the robots from the movie that they made in the 1990s. I thought they got the robot wrong, and I think it was important to get the robot right, and they got it completely wrong. And the new TV series they did a handful of years ago, I thought the robot was terrible. Just, I get it. You can't have this in the film because it looks clunky. It looks like a water heater on wheels. But that's why it's charming, That's why I guess it's special. I like robots, but they don't seem to get them right very often anymore. So there you go. There's my Lost in Space robot. I built it about 25 years ago. Maybe I'll build this little one sometime and see what I can do with that. But I only got one of those, you know, so maybe I'll track down another one. I think those are still available. So, highly recommend it. Lost in Space Robot. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger, danger. Oh, I did do the hand. These arms were supposed to be turned down, but I didn't like them turned down, so I turned them up because I just thought it looked better. Model building is forever. And as always, take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of somebody else. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger, danger. Oh, man. I dropped it.